Peter, it's a very high bar you've set for yourself nowadays in terms of outfits, but you surpassed it today.
Yeah, it was all about trying, as I say, I've had a couple more interviews. It's all about trying to make people smile, because we've had a horrible year and people's had a horrible year. You know, they lost loved ones, and it's just been people lost jobs and stuff like that. And it's been hard work for the PDC to get tournaments going, and they've done a fantastic job. And I just wanted to cheer everyone up, and hopefully I've done that.
You seem quite comfortable. You have been for many years, trying to play world-class stuff, trying to play your best stuff, but also be an entertainer at the same time. It's quite a difficult balance, isn't it?
Yeah, it is difficult, because like in the beginning, people, you guys would just used to say to me, "He's just a clown. Why don't you?" And some of the pundits, the ex-start players who don't play anymore, they used to say, stop dressing up and stop doing your hair and everything, practice some darts. And Eric Bristow was one of them to say it to me. But a couple of years down the road, he said, "You've done a fantastic job and keep on doing what you're doing."
What did it mean to you to step out on that stage as the defending champion of this year's Women's Open Championship and have fans? I know it's been bad news for everybody. Not just darts. All the sports, all the football and stuff like that. And obviously people going to pantomimes and stuff like that. Taking the kids and everything, they're all going to miss out on just stuff. Before Christmas, it's horrible. But we can do it next year. Can you do it this year?
Can I?
Go on.
Did you see my double ten? Exactly the same as that. Yeah, not exactly the same. Yeah, but I'm happy with the setup. I didn't play well, but I didn't have to play well. So, normally I need pushed. So, I got a few days off, some cooking to do, and a little bit of practice, and I'm back after Christmas.
You've mentioned it, so I may as well follow up. The darts, I know you chop and change. Personally, I don't think it makes that much difference. You're able to throw world.
No, I like these ones better. I like these ones better than last year's ones. So,
You have your favourite to come through your quarter draw. Your third favourite to win our title, but it's a very, very difficult looking path you've got through. You could have to beat some real top players on the way.
Yeah, but that's
game after game after game.
But that's what you're supposed to do, aren't you? Beat all top players to win it. Doesn't matter, does it? Do you feel this
is as open as it's ever been?
Yes, and especially now, obviously not letting the crowds in. You're gonna, Jose's gonna be happy. You got Dimitri, he's gonna be happy. Rob Croft's gonna settle. We ain't gonna have, them players just gonna enjoy it, but it's gonna be, difficult because they expect the crowd behind them, so there's going to be some players, there's going to be some upsets.
So from a personal point of view, obviously you want the fans in, but do you think if the fans are in, you're more likely to? Do you think it's the other way around? Do you think it helps other players not having the fans in? You're one that you...
Yeah, I need fans, but the difference with the Ali Pally, when I come up that hill in the minibus, it's different compared to Surrey, Coventry and Milton Keynes. So I'm going to imagine them crowds there in my head. So thank you. Cheers then.
Peter, you talked about it there, coming up the hill. Were there butterflies? Was there a little bit of nerves coming up that hill for the first time since last year?
Yes, yeah, definitely. It's nice to come up the hill, and I always call her Alexandra. Always call her, and she welcomes me here. And so it's like when I come up the hill, and in my head, she goes, "Welcome back, world champion," and it's good to be back.
Talked about not being pushed there at 2-0. Did you maybe switch off a little bit and let Steve back in then, because there was nothing coming back at you at that time?
Well, in the practice, like when we was up on stage, I was in 180s and stuff like 140s, and I thought, oh, they go on, and I should kick on, and try and get him off stage because he's dangerous, and he proved that. But being on the 9 and. But I think it's obviously difficult for Steve because he was, being here hours and hours before me, getting ready for his first game, trying to win his first game and getting up, and then trying to get up for the end of the night is very hard. I found it difficult when I played championships. In the semi-finals, I just had no energy at all. I just had nothing against Merv. No disrespect to Merv, but he didn't have to play anything really. But he done fantastic in that tournament.
In terms of yourself, is it a help that you now haven't got to play until after Christmas? You got some rest time.
No, I wanted to play before Christmas and to have another Christmas outfit, but now I've got to wait till afterwards. So no, but it's going to feel like a different tournament, a brand new tournament to me. So I've got to get myself ready for that and make sure. Whoever I play, it could be Nico Cruz, could be Gabriel, could be Nico's opponent. Don't know, but I've got to make sure I brush up on my doubles and score lots more.
Thank you.
Cheers, Phil.
You've had a couple of bad experiences in the past in the first round wearing wacky outfits. Did that cross your mind it might backfire on you?
Yeah, it did a little bit because I remember Barney telling me one year when I lost to Alzinus. He said, the people you're playing think you're a clown for doing it, but I don't care. It's because it's me just trying to make people happy. If I lose, I'll lose. If I don't, I don't.
What did Steve say to you on stage? Did it sort of upset anything when you got on stage? Was there sort of anything?
No, he was fine because like I was getting ready in the back room and he's going, "What are you doing?" Oh, putting gloves on and all this scarf. He's going, "There you go." He said, "It's brilliant." Steve was fine. I said to him, "Doesn't matter if I was playing you or anybody. I was dressing up as a Grinch for this game." So no disrespect.
Finally, you also had the weird Watergate incident as well. That seemed to sort of that laughing moment for it seemed to both put you off.
Yeah, it did. Obviously, because Steve had played up his first game up on stage, and that was his table. So it's like, obviously, he went back there, and I looked around and I see him with my bottle of water going. So that's why I had to go up to her. Steve, it's your table over there. Cheers, baby. Thank you.
Peter, do you think having fans in there allows you to show a bit more of your personality on stage?
It's yes, yeah. You get more nervous. You got the adrenaline pumped through your veins and everything. It's nice knowing that you're going out there, even if they're booing you or cheering on the other player and stuff like that. It spurs you on. If when they boo me when I was going for a double and stuff like that, and it doesn't matter, but it's nice.
Of course, there's still a chance, a very slim chance, that we may see fans post-Christmas. Would that be a boost to you, and how much would you like that?
Yeah, I'd love it. I'm sure the fans would like to, come and see the darts after Christmas, and fingers crossed. Hopefully, people can keep safe and keep the R number down, and we'll be back with the crowds. Hopefully, fingers crossed.
Peter, you already said it was a special year for all of us, also for darts, because you couldn't play for a crowd. Did you look forward for the day that you actually could play in front of a crowd again?
Yes, I was, but I just feel gutted for the other players playing, the rest of the tournament up until Christmas, especially the players who haven't been here before, because it's an amazing place to come play darts, the best place to come play darts, and it's the biggest stage and it's the scariest stage. But with a crowd in there, it's even scarier. So, I'm gutted for them that they ain't got that atmosphere, because, when they're beating the underdog, all the crowd will be behind them and stuff like that. So, it's a bit of a shame.
Is it in this case, is darts even the same? You say it's a special place, with crowd even special. Is it even the same, the World Cup, if there are no audience anymore at all?
All I can talk is about the past games I've played, tournaments. No, it's not the same for me, but other players have managed to switch on and do well. But the difference is it's a special place, it's just look at this inside here, it's amazing. So as I said before, I'll imagine that crowd cheering me on.
Thank you.
Thank you, bud. Thank you.